Hello everyone, RaptorX here, and today this is actually the second time I record this part of the video because I accidentally deleted the file, the AVI file that I recorded, and yeah, this is second time doing this. So I was already I already had pretty much all the sorting machines set up and everything, so I didn't think it would be fair for you guys to show you 2 episodes of me prepping up and getting all the alloys ready, and then it's like, oh, look, it's all done. So I put everything back to how it was. I looked at the end of the last video recorded, and I put everything back to the way it was, except one thing. If you notice, the machines are now 3 blocks apart instead of 4, and that's because I already looked at had a good idea now of what I want the layout to be with the tubes and so on. What else? I did make the timer, and I really did not want to go and make new ones from scratch. So for those that don't know, I mean, the recipe is pretty straightforward. It just requires a lot of pieces and so on. So I made them. I didn't throw them away. And the other thing I did make, and I'm gonna be using, is the stone brick jacketed wire. Now these are pretty useful actually, and I'll show you guys how. But let me see if there's anything weird in the recipe, so I can go over and make sure you guys understand what I did here. Here it is. It's just regular red alloy ingot, and just stone brick covers that you get with the saw. You put them all around, and it gives you a few of them, 4, and that's what I have here. Now, another thing that comes in mind, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much it as far as anything that is different from the last episode. How about oh, I didn't make the pneumatic tubes. I actually made quite a whole bunch of them, as you can see here in my alchemy bag. I went a little bit overboard with the amount of brass I made last episode. I kind of left it there, and yeah, made a whole bunch, way too much probably. But I mean, I'm going to be using it later on for other stuff as well, for the sorting system and so on. So, I mean, it's not completely wasted, but yeah, I should have probably looked a little bit more careful at the recipe and seen how it made pretty much 8 per glass and 2 brass ingots. So, yeah, it's a lot of them. First things first, I need my screwdriver, and we're going to start right on this. And let's put this down here. I believe it's the other way around. Yeah, the eyes, or I like to call the eyes, at least in this texture pack, look that way, and then this the little hole in that direction. Hold on, what's the other side look like? Okay, it's just a square. Okay, so it has to be the little circle side that's the output of where the stuff is going to be coming out of. Next thing I want to do here is grab one of the timers, connect that up to here, and then let's set that to 1 second interval. I don't want it to go all crazy. I mean, this thing withdraws what is it? A full stack, sorry. Drawing a little blank here. Okay, it's here. I was like, where did the sorting machine go? So yeah, let me put the brick thing back in here. There you go. And now I can put a wire there. So yeah, the sorting machines do require electricity. I don't know if I mentioned that before, I forget. The filters don't. They only require red alloy signal. And so yeah, should be powered. Yes, it is powered. And now here's one of the things for those that have watched my my sorting machine how-to tutorial thing I made almost a month ago, actually, I think. But yeah, this is the main thing I use. I use this setting. I'm not even sure what this is called. There's no indication or name to it. It's just that symbol. That's what you have to look for. And I use white as default color. That means that if the item is not in any of these slots, it will assign the color white, and that's a default color that's going to be sent to. So, all right, that has power, and now let's start digging up the area. because I'm gonna have a double tubing system here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove all this. I want to put it one slot down. I'm gonna put it here, straight out. I thought I needed to be higher, but now that I think about it, I don't need it that high. So I'll put it there. That's fine. I'm gonna check how I'm gonna do that with the electricity now, but should be fine. I'll figure it out. Or maybe I don't know. Shit. I can get the power. The power I can get it in there, but it's gonna look all tacky. It's gonna look all messy. That has power. That has power. And well, I'm gonna need to get the power all the way to the end later on for my sorting machine, but I guess I'll get to that later. So yeah, let's put that there, and that should be working again. Now I need to start digging out the holes here, because the tube's gonna come in from the top. Then, oh wait, no, that's fine there. I need it here, and then dig this whole area up, because that's where the second tube's gonna come in through. This is the output tube, I'm gonna call it, and yeah, just pretty much whatever the item has been machined, it's gonna go through here, and yeah, and then the top tube, the one that's gonna go through the front, is where the items that haven't been assigned the color, I guess, they're gonna keep on going forward towards the sorting system, because then that way I can have all my items thrown into that chest over in the beginning, and it'll sort them. I'll process them and sort them and all that fun stuff. Sorry. So yeah, I think we'll be up to here. Should be fine. There you go. This should be it. Now, let's get my filters and put these bad boys up. No. Be probably quicker if I did it the other way first, but that's fine. And now let's get I need the redstone tube for this one, because these, like I mentioned, need the redstone signal. So yeah, should be fine. Just trying to think if there's gonna be any problems here with the pipes and so on, but it should be fine. Let's get the last one in, and there we go. And the rest can be regular pneumatic tubing, I believe. Yeah. All right. Oh, I just remembered something else that maybe those very keen observers might have noticed that I do have the paint brushes, and that's because I painted all the tubes that I needed, and I went out. I got all the flowers and all that fun stuff, but yeah, I didn't feel like collecting flowers again for that. But yeah, the recipe is pretty straightforward. You need a bunch of flax seeds that you can get them just destroying grass. I condensed a whole bunch of them. That's why I have 54. And then just made the paint with the yellow flowers. Then blues, actually the indigo flowers. I don't know why it makes blue paint, but whatever. Green is from cactus. You put in the furnace, and then it gives you cactus green. And then red paint from the roses. White is just bone meal. So that's how I made these, and the paintbrush is just stick on a piece of wool. It's pretty simple. They have they're consumables, I guess. They like the tree tab. They deplete, I guess you can say it. And then you have to dunk them into the paint buckets again. But if you have the setup I have here with the Talisman Repair, it pretty much repairs the brushes so you don't need the tanks anymore. So I just keep the brushes for later use. So that's always fun. I mean, you don't have to clutter yourself with paint buckets and all that stuff. And yes, somebody in the comments mentioned that I do have my diamond pickaxe. I was looking for it the other day because I was going to destroy that obsidian pipe in in my old base. And I thought I destroyed it or condensed it. I don't know what I thought I had done with it, but I did have it in my alchemy bag the whole time. And yeah, that's why I said keen observers, because I swear I did not see this pickaxe before. And somebody mentioned in the comment that they had seen it. So yeah, all right, let's continue here. Pneumatic tubes. Just put that straight forward. That's gonna go straight through. There you go, all the way across to here. Now I'm not gonna put Actually, I'm gonna put it right now. Why not? I don't know why I wouldn't put it there just yet, but I will. All right, and that is gonna be my chest. What that means is that anything that doesn't get sorted, I mean, because that's not sorting just yet. It doesn't get assigned to a machine. It gets sent to a chest, and then it gets further processed to the sorting system. I'm thinking of maybe closing this off through here. It will be, I guess, it will be fine. Closing this off and then making like a chest room with the sorting system for the chest and so on over here. I'm not sure yet what I want to do here, but I think it's a pretty nice area I can work with. So yeah, let's keep on going here. I need more tubes. Oh, I have some here. No, hold shift. And now right now it's connecting, but I'll show you guys how to fix that in a second. Yeah, all you have to do pretty much here is just set up put one of those covers, which I have plenty of here, and yeah. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything. I'm just gonna start putting the covers here. Now I don't want to cover this one, and the reason why is because I want the items that come out of the macerator to go straight into the furnace. There's no sense of sending it to a chest and having a chest full of dust. That would defeat the whole purpose of automating the whole system here. So there you go. So you just put in a cover there, cuts off the tubes. And, they're pretty. I mean, they're underused. I believe tubes are really underused. They're incredibly useful, incredibly smart, I like to call them. They don't overflow. There's no space in the machine. It won't send the item to it. So I mean, it's pretty good. And yeah, I believe mainly the reason why more people don't use them is because it's hard to get used to them, I guess. Not get used to them, but get started. Because the other ones are just so much easier. The pipes, they're just cobblestone and all that stuff. While here you need to have brass, and they work a lot differently with the sorting machines and the filters and so on. So, yeah, that's just my my thought on that. If anybody cared. But yeah, let me put this on here, and this is looking good. All right, I need to get my paint buckets out now, I believe. Yep, and then I'll get to the back there and start working on that stuff. I'm just gonna dump all my instruments in there for now. And my paint buckets. Well, not paint buckets, my paint brushes. Right, so like I mentioned, white means default. That means nothing has been assigned to it, no destination, I guess, has been assigned to it, so it goes to white, which is the chest here. Then I'm just gonna go random here. Color red, color green, color blue, color yellow, and there we have it. Now, another thing I forgot that I should do is assign a color to it. Now, the reason I want to assign a color to it is because I don't want them going back into the machine here if that chest somehow gets full. If this chest somehow gets full and no items can go into it, the tubes will automatically try to send it to the next possible open slot, which could be the the furnace if there's no dust coming into it. So they can be sent back into here. So that way I can prevent it by putting these to white. That way anything that comes out of these three machines gets automatically sent to white. I mean, if there's no space in white, they will just stop. They will stay in there. And the machine will eventually stop when it has no more slots open. This one, on the other hand, I want it to be green. Not this green, this is the light green. I want the other green, the darker one. Here we have it. Alright, so that's going to send all the items that come out of here, it's going to send a green color. And they're going to be forced to go in here. They won't be allowed to go to white. Even if this is full, if this machine is full, it has no slots available, it will not send it to white, no matter what. It will go always to green. So it will hold off in sending items until green is available, which is why, like I mentioned, they're so great. And it just works backwards that way. If this machine is full, and this one can't empty out its inventory into here, and have some other ore that wants to be sent into the macerator, it will stay here for a while, and that I guess could be a problem potentially. I mean, since it's only one sorting machine, and if it has, for example, one piece of copper, and one piece of iron, it has to wait until this is done. And there's, I don't know, all the kinds of stuff behind it, like iron swords and helmets. I don't know what other things I can put in here. If there's stuff in front of it that can't go to a destination, this will light up. This little red button here. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. This little thing, it will light up, and that means it's jammed or it has no possible destination to send it to, or the destination is full or whatever. So it will buffer. It will hold the item in it for it until the destination is available again. So it will hold off on the sorting if the machines are full, but it's fine. I mean, I don't expect to have some kind of an insane income of items here. So yeah, now I'm gonna actually leave the episode to here. I did a lot of stuff here, especially since I pretty much knew what I was gonna do ahead of time, since I've done it already. I had to re-record this. So yeah, until next time, bye.